Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Hull City RTG Career Mode, episode number 24 now I think. The first episode with a face cam, the first episode at the new setup. If you want to go check out the new setup, head over to my Twitch at Fodl, same profile pic, you'll recognise it. And please do follow all my socials, it's just Fodl on all platforms. Be live on Twitch daily, post on TikTok daily, and obviously trying to upload a little bit more on here. But yeah, let's get straight into today's episode. Please do like and subscribe as well. It really helps the channel. We're nearly at 70 subscribers. Obviously, the goal is to get to 100. And yeah, please do hit that like button and subscribe. We'll get straight into the episode now. So, first game of the episode, we have Sunderland away. We've had a decent start to the season. I'm going to start our new signing, Rots, at left back. And yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. Let's go. Kick off here at Sunderland. Roth's first game, our first impressions of him. We're in the number 23. Hopefully he has a good game. I haven't played this career mode in about 5 days. It's been a long time. Oh, we're in already. Oh, what a goal. Early goal for us. Straight off the bat. Is that Noipan? Yeah, Noipan with another goal similar to his first goal. And we are 1-0 up. We'll be looking to try keep them out here. They've had possession for a little while. And they somehow sneak it in. That's poor defending, but it's just a weird finish. He just lifted it over the goalkeeper. And that's 1-1. It was a good move from us. Matazo out to Balumi. Balumi. Bojedic. Out to Rots. Good cross in from Rots. Ah, Balumi couldn't get his head on it. Rots wins it again though. Cuts it back to Kumas. Shot blocked. Oh, Sunderland are in here. Oh, what a save from Pander.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly. Laid into the box.
Good clearance. Back down to Rots. In the box. To Balumi. Beaten in the air again. Roth, second time round, gets it in, but the keeper claims it. Oh, keeper threw it straight out to Lima there. Lima does well, gets it into Jesus. Jesus, yes, what a goal, Gabriel Jesus. 2-1. Keeper just threw it straight to Lima, and Jesus pounced on it. It's his third goal for the club, and that's 2-1 just before half-time. Okay, second half here, we're 2-1 up. Let's see if we can keep this lead and possibly extend it. Sunderland have an attack here. Hopefully not going to concede again. Great defending from Hughes. That's brilliant. Can we spark a counter-attack from that? Rots. Into Matazo. Back down the wing to Rots. He's made a good run here. He gets it across the box to Jesus. Turns and hits. And yes, Jesus with another goal. Rots with the assist. That was a great run down the wing. And we're 3-1 up. Sunderland have it too close to our box for comfort. It's Brian Brobby. Aiden Heaven stands his ground, but Brobby gets around it, and it's a good block from Heaven. Right, I'm going to make some changes. So, first change, I'm going to take off Matazo. I'm going to bring on Giabi. I'm also going to take off Kumas and bring on Illing Jr. And I'm going to be taking off Balumi and bringing on Shea Lacey. Now, Shea Lacey on the attack. He gets snapped there, but Giabi comes away with it. Giabi into Jesus. Jesus has a shot. Oh, just hits the post. Now, Rots wins a corner. And that is a 3-1 win against Sunderland to open up the episode. That's a great win, a great result. And I thought we played very well, especially Rots on his debut. We have an unexpected event here. We have Aiden Heaven requesting a day off for family issues. Do I approve or deny? I think I have to approve it realistically. But we're going to be without Aiden Heaven for the next game, which is against Ipswich. Now, Ipswich are 17th, so shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that was a very straightforward and very good 2-1 win against Ipswich. Now, on to the next game. Now, our next game is in the Carabao Cup third round against Chesterfield. So I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to start Shea Lacey and I'm going to start Illing Jr. I'm going to play Toby Colley. Actually, no, I'm going to give De Castro a game. I really want to play him when I can. I'm going to give Giabi a game. I'm going to play Mfoni and O'Shea. I'm going to keep Rhodes in there, but I'm going to start Walker and I'm going to give Areola a game. And I'm also going to give Costulas his first start since the injury. So pretty much change the whole 11 except Matazo and Rotz. So yeah, let's get into the game. Let's see how we do. That was a very comfortable 2-0 win with Costulas getting a brace on his first game back since injury. Can he be better than before he was out injured? Well, we'll see. Hopefully he is. Okay, our next game is against Crystal Palace in the league. Right now, I think we're 6th, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we're 6th, they're 8th. There's basically nothing in it. There's only a point difference between ourselves, Palace and Chelsea. But a win here does put us potentially in the top 3, which is so much higher than I expected to be at this season. But let's get into the game and let's see what we can do. Alright, let's go. Kick off here at Selhurst Park. A win here is crucial. Well, not crucial, but it's big for us, as it'll probably put us the highest up the table we have ever been. Illing Jr. now. Plays it to Rotz. Rotz gets it across the box, but Balumi couldn't get his head on it. Bojedic now. Gives it out to Illing Jr. Down the wing to Rotz, making one of his runs again. Spots the run of Jesus. Jesus! Oh, what a save. That's unlucky. Palace have an attack here. Good defending from Aiden Heaven. We can't get it away, though. It's a good ball into the box. Oh, it's a good finish. Somehow over 2 defenders in the box. And we're 1-0 down. Oh, they're just waiting for that moment where they can play the pass through. Oh, he's free in the middle again. Where were our defenders? He's had space to do that volley twice now. I just don't know where our defenders were there. And we're 2-0 down. Good ball out to Balumi. Back into Naipan. Oh, Naipan just couldn't get it through to Matazo. We still have it here, though. Naipan again. Plays a 1-2 at Matazo. Into Balumi. That's great work from Naipan. Balumi couldn't finish it. Oh, how?
Now the counter-attack looks on.
Palace have a counter here. We cannot concede a third, and we didn't.
That's what the officials have said.
We didn't have time to get a goal before half-time, so we're 2-0 down at the break. Illing Jr. to Jesus. Jesus through to Naipan. Naipan couldn't get the shot away. It was good defending.
And he keeps going.
Balumi does well. Gets it out to Lima.
Can he pick out?
Lima inside to Jesus, but it's good defending again. Lacroix and Canvo are just too overpowered. You can't get past them. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to take off Lima. I'm going to put O'Shea at right back. Or would Mfoni do a better job? Probably. Mfoni at right back. I'm going to take off Naipan. He's been decent, but he hasn't executed his chances well enough. So I'm going to bring on Giabi. And I'm also going to bring on Costulas, as Jesus has struggled a bit up against Lacroix.
3 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Big chance.
And it's 3-0. This is just ridiculous. So poor from our defence. Very disappointed in Aiden Heaven.
Crystal Palace.
That is a very disappointing 3-0 loss. I thought defensively we were all over the place. I thought Lima was poor, Pandor was poor, and especially Aiden Heaven was poor, who ended up getting booked in the 80th minute then after conceding that third goal. Right, just before we get into our next game, we have a scout report mission back from France, and we got one good looking centre back here in Marco Laborde. 59 to 79 rated with 76 to 94 potential. He looks pretty good, so we're gonna sign him. However, the rest of the report there doesn't look great, so we'll just go ahead and reject all these. Right, so we are 8th in the league, and our next game is against Newcastle, who are 7th. We're going to make a couple of changes here. I think I'm going to start Dara O'Shea at centre-back over Heaven, because I wasn't too impressed at Heaven last game. And I'm also just going to try something. I'm just going to start Casillas. I know Jesus has probably been our best player so far this season, but he was poor last game, and Costulas scored a brace in the cup game. So I'm going to start Costulas and see if that changes anything. Alright, let's get straight into it. At home to Newcastle. A win here is important. We want to stay in the race for Europe, so let's keep it going. Good save, but Newcastle sneak it in. I don't even know how they got it through there. It was a good save initially, but Woltemata was somehow able to be the only guy in the box there and tap it in. Costulas plays it out to Bellumi. Bellumi inside to Costulas. Costulas just couldn't get it in. Bellumi out to Lima. Lima into Costulas. Oh, sorry, Noipan. Noipan, yes! Good finish. I thought it was Costulas, but it's Noipan, and it doesn't matter because it's a goal, and it's 1-1. Newcastle are waiting for the pass to lead to goal here. Into Joelinton, good block from Hughes. Matazo just before half-time, trying to create something. Noipan loses out, and that's half-time, and it's 1-1. Right, second half here. Let's see if we can change around the scoreline and get an early goal to ensure that we get all 3 points here. Okay, lads, I apologise. I've been recording for 40 minutes, and I've just realised the entire time I've been playing matches, my face cam has been blocking the scoreline. I'm pretty sure you can tell if you watch the games what the score was. But yeah, if you're wondering, it was my face cam in the way. I apologise. It's 1-1 in the game right now. I've kind of been saying the score in most of the games, and you've seen every goal, obviously. But yeah, I've just realised now my face cam had been blocking the scoreline, and I apologise for that. Newcastle are in here. Hughes stands Gordon. Good save from Pandor. Noipan now. Driving it forward, Noipan. Into Matazo. Oh, Matazo to Lima. Lima across the box. Noipan couldn't get the shot away in time. Oh, Joelinton does well there. Hughes trying to get back. It's into Joelinton. What a save from Pandor. Oh my god. I've got to make some subs now, lads. I've got to make some subs. Right, so these are the subs I'm going to make. I've brought on Giabi for Matazo. I brought on Mfunny for Lima. I brought on Heaven for O'Shea, who I thought had a pretty good game. And I brought on Shea Lacey for Bellumi, who was a bit quiet. Now, Rots. Inside to Bojedic. Now it's Mfunny. Shea Lacey across the box! Oh, what a save! Costulas nearly had it. We got a corner here now. Good ball into the back post! Hughes was up after it, but he couldn't reach it. Keeper punches it away. And that's going to be the end of the game. Yeah, 1-1 draw. I thought we were very unlucky, to be honest. We definitely deserve to get the win there, but we'll take a draw, I suppose. Right, so we are currently 9th place in the league. There's very little in it. There's literally us on 12, yeah. Everton, Newcastle, Villa all on 12. Then Man United on 14, Brentford on 13, and Palace in 3rd on 16. So there's literally a win there, and we're top 4. So yeah, it's very tight. We're playing Villa, who we're joint on points with. So a win here is actually crucial, because if we lose here, it's a big 6-pointer. We're going to drop behind and they're going to go ahead. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Right, kickoff at home against Villa. Let's hope we can get the 3 points. We've not been too bad this episode. Only 1 loss in 5 games, I think. So let's try to get a win here. Oh, it's a good ball inside. Great save from Pandor. And Lima gets it away. We'll try and keep the momentum going here. Bellumi down the line. Inside to Noipan. Noipan cuts inside. Has a shot. What a goal from Noipan. Great link up between himself and Bellumi again. 1-0. Oh, for God's sake, we've conceded. That was just poor defending. Rodgers was allowed to run through, and it was a good finish, but we should have done better there. Villa are looking to get a goal before half-time here. Oh, they're looking interested here. Oh, and it's a goal. For God's sake, we shouldn't have conceded there. We're 2-1 down just before half-time. Not long left to go. Alright, second half here. Let's hope to get a goal here early on and look to improve as the half goes on. I thought we were pretty good in the first half, but just a little bit poor defensively in the crucial moments. Tazo. Jesus. Jesus into Bellumi. Bellumi! Oh, what a save! That was such a poor finish, though. Oh, should have been more power in that. Villa are looking interested here, trying to get a third goal. Good defending from Bojedic. Lima couldn't get it out. Aiden Heaven. Pandor with the save in the end. Villa are in here. Good save from Pandor. Changes have to be made here, lads. Lima keeps getting caught out. So I'm going to put on Infoni at right back because I feel like he's actually doing well there. I'm going to take off Bojedic because I thought he's been pretty poor. I'm going to sub on Collier. And I'm also going to take off Kumas and bring on Illing Jr. for that bit more of pace and a bit more of a cutting edge in the crucial moments. And Villa have a third, just like that. We've conceded again. Against the big teams, we just can't seem to do it in the big moments. Bellumi's in here, looking for a consolation goal. Bellumi gets one. Probably not enough time to get another. But we'll keep going. And that is a 3-2 defeat. 2 defeats this episode out of 6 games. To be honest, I thought we deserved to win that game for the most part. Just like the draw against Newcastle. But fortunately, we couldn't do it. 3 teams that are ahead of us, we couldn't beat any of them. Right, if we want to keep our European hopes alive, we've got a big game here. Chelsea are just behind us in 10th. A win here puts us in the top 7. We haven't been able to beat any of Crystal Palace, Aston Villa or Newcastle, who are all ahead of us. A draw to Newcastle and a loss to the other two. But hopefully we can get a win here to send us into the top 7 for the end of this episode. Right, come on. Let's start well here against Chelsea. Now pan out to Bellumi. Is this the start we wanted? Into Jesus, but just lazy from Jesus. Didn't even try to get there first. Pan linking up with Bellumi. Bellumi across the box. Jesus! Good save. It was just right at him, unfortunately, but it was good goalkeeping, to be fair. Oh, Chelsea have an attack here. And we need to defend. Oh, it's a good save. That's a very good save. Great defending here. Ah, but they just squeezed it in. Oh, that's so annoying. It was good defending initially, but they just managed to squeeze it in somehow. So you have another attack here. Right, we're 1-0 down going into the second half here. We desperately need a goal. I've said this going into the last 3 games in the second half, but we actually do need one now. Chelsea are in again. Gotta try and keep them out. Oh god, Palmer. Still Palmer, and somehow he squeezes that in. That is just such poor defending from Lima. Oh, I don't know how he didn't win that off him. Chelsea are just playing keep ball here. There's nothing we can do, really. 66 minutes on the clock, and we don't look like scoring right now. Right, we're going to make some changes here. Again, I thought Lima was very poor. Mfoni's going to come on at right back. Honestly, I've thought Matazo has been poor. I'm going to bring on Giabi, and I'm going to leave the rest of the team how it is for now. Hopefully we can get a goal. Well, that was anticlimactic. Went into the game with hope, and we lost again. In our last few games we've lost to Palace, lost to Villa, drew to Newcastle, and lost to Chelsea. All teams who are competing with us with the European spots. It just seems like when it matters most, we can't win the games. The defense fell apart in the second half of the episode. That was absolutely awful. Lima has been poor. I thought Pandor has been poor. Heaven's been bad. Bojedic has not been great. Honestly, it's all not been very good, and that was a very disappointing end to the episode. To be honest, we started so well. We started very well, but look at that. The last few games, like, I mean, we literally won our first 3 games, went straight into a 3-0 defeat, followed by a draw and 2 more defeats. And I'm pretty sure in the Premier League we're after going down a fair bit. Yeah, down to 11th. We were up to 6th at one point, but we're down to 11th now, unfortunately. Disappointed at the end of the episode that way. 3 wins, 3 draws, and 3 losses this season. Anyway, that is going to be the end of the episode. Very disappointing to end the episode that way, but it is what it is. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Follow all my socials, and I will make sure to get back to you with another episode in the coming days.